That one's not. Still a pain getting him going, though. And its audio is not great. At least to my ears. I don't know if you guys are output differently, but that really sounds weird, though. I actually like the echo. You probably don't, though. Why am I missing? Question mark? What is Geodude's accuracy? And why is it shitting right now? I'm losing to a Pikachu. You went to... I didn't know you had a dentist appointment today. How'd that go? My last dentist appointment, I was numbed up to hell. And jaw hurt like a beach. Did you have the same fate? A nice checkup where you all numbed? Or worse? I mean, wisdom teeth, man. Wisdom teeth. Ugh. That was the worst of my memory of how... that was the worst mouth... pain, surgery, whatever. Any surgery. Like dentistry is surgery. Wisdom teeth removed is, though. Like, that was the worst pain I've ever fucking felt for anything to deal with your teeth. You need to get 3 cavities filled and a wisdom... Oh, God. Yeah, wisdom teeth removed. Getting your wisdom teeth removed sucks. The pain for me was really bad. I don't know. I also dated a girl who had her wisdom teeth removed, and I don't know how bad she was in pain. I was freaking screaming. And I was in high school already, so I mean, fucking. Some people might handle it better than others, to be fair. But I know I was in extreme pain. The first like day, I was in extreme pain. It wasn't that bad afterward. Like, when I woke up from the Novocaine and all the freaking sleeping gas or whatever I was on, I was bleh, in so much pain. And I don't remember if I had like anything to take for while I was conscious of it. I also remember swishing my mouth out with salt water. And that burnt like hell. Salt water tastes terrible too. But yeah, that hurt like hell. But salt water is very good for that. And then I had gauze in my mouth, and it was very uncomfortable. I was a sophomore, too. I did it right before I started to learn to get my driver's permit and all that. That was right around the time of me finishing up this driver's ed and all that. Because that summer, I took my driver's behind the wheel and got my permit and everything. So, I did all that, and that was not a fun... That's a fun fact. I was 16. Sophomore in high school when I got my wisdom teeth removed. It's just not a fun feeling too when you start feeling it coming in or whatever. Because I was feeling a lot of annoying pains in the corners of my jaw. And that just wasn't fun. For anyone who has their wisdom teeth removed or is getting them, Rest well, because it's a pain. They hurt. I was out by like, I don't know, a few days after or something. Second day after. My gums feel fine otherwise. Like, I'm not the best with always brushing my teeth or whatever. I should brush more than I do, but some of my teeth are rotting, or one of my a few of my teeth have actually started to fall apart a bit, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not like, that's also a thing that could be genetic too, like gums and teeth and shit like that too, so if my family has any history of just bad whatever, it's, just like my hairline. And I'm using confusion over Psybeam. And I'm getting bitch slapped. I'm dead. Bye. He's made of tissues or something weak like Raditz. Well, it's made of something weak, tissues. Or Raditz. Now the tissue part, that's I made that up. But made the actual line though. This Charizard, though. Fucking 38. Fucking asshole. Because I keep forgetting. Wait, did she say I looked cute or she looked cute? I forgive you, I can take it. Oh. Whoa. Rude. Why does ugly have to be a thing that scares people? Also, that's very rude. Are you stereotyping, game, that all bikers were ugly? And mean? I mean, I get it, a lot of them are thugs. There are bikers are commonly seen as thugs. I don't know if that's just also a thing in Japan, though. Probably, that makes sense. But not all bikers are thugs. And I'm sure they're not all ugly. Ooh, avoiding battle. I don't know who or what Yamcha. Yeah, I don't know what this Yamcha is, but it sounds disappointing. No, don't die. I like the scene on Namek where they're grabbing the Dragon Balls. You wish tattoos were more popular in Japanese porn? What the hell, Infamy? It's a random thought. That's random. Is that a thing for people? I'm sure Japanese. I do like Japanese and Asian women. I'm sure it's probably hot with tattoos. But is that a thing? Is that like a thing for people? I don't know. I do like my Asian women though. Well, hello, Infamy. How you doing? By the way, are you on your nightly ride, my friend? Hey, no, it's hot. I can see that. Like, I do also like Asian women, like, and Japanese girls. Like, they're beautiful. And I'm not like the biggest fan of tattoos, but it does look hot on some women. But like, I don't mind tattoos, but I don't really like a person covered in them. I was never like a big thing on that. It can look hot. Like, if I do ever get a tattoo, I don't even know what I would want. Probably like my 89 on my body somewhere, or probably like my parents' name or something, I don't know, or a child, maybe a kid's name if I have one. I don't even know. Hey. How was your day, my dude? If you care, if there's any DS games, regular DS, I could stream that already. Regular Game Boy Advance games that you would like actually streamed besides emulation, I can now physically stream physical Game Boy Advance games. I got a DS capture device. I know it's kind of pointless, but for Pokemon I wanted it. Which I can already trade from these older games, but I wanted to stream the older ones actually physically. Granted, it seems like more of a pain. But I got the audio working for it. And apparently I have a Deoxys. But there. Turn on, damn you. This is also going to come in handy with some RNGing I want to do in Heart Gold. Then I go home and smoke. Nice. But yeah, there's also some RNGing on Pokemon I want to do with that, with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. To show you guys some fun shiny legendary hunting. I did want to do some shiny legendary stuff too, but that's where a lot of my shiny legendaries, if anyone's watched those videos on YouTube, it's where they came from. But anyway, I'm back to this. And where's my... So many different dang sections in my dang mixer thing. Ugh. And a good chunk of them don't even have any volume. It's annoying. Oh, we're about to be at Kogaga's. Kogaga. I still got some trainers to fill. We're about at Koga's gym. Nice. The cool thing about this DS, though, unlike mine, the cable actually charges it. Because otherwise, I don't have a fat DS cable. My original fat DS that I got for Easter has been stolen somewhere long ago. Yeah, otherwise this thing would die. Did you know there's an option somewhere on one of the DS capture devices? I forgot which. I think it was the 3DS. One of the 3DSs has an option to where you can literally take out the charger port or whatever. There's an option somewhere on one of the old capture devices that I saw. It was for the 3DS XL. Unfortunately, the company in Japan is no longer in business. They ran out, and I lost my chance of getting a 3DS XL one. But I managed to find this. It's from a place in Europe, actually. They were nice and gave me some German candy. Some were pretty bad and tasted like soda. There was some that was good that tasted like lemon. So thank you. If you heard of them, I don't know. I found them before. You probably heard of them before, but it's a little chameleon guy. That's where I got my thing from. The other one was from a guy named Loopy. He was somewhere in America. 3dscapture.com or whatever his place was called. But I think they're both out of business now. The one in Japan and the guy I got this, I heard that they were both out of business. Here's the difference between the two. This is actually its charger, its capture. Like if you know what a real original Fat DS looked like, this is its thing. This is this one. You probably can't really tell because of my skin. But it's this big chunk right here, which if you have a 3DS, you know what the back originally looks like. And then I think the later ones have it built. They build it. They put it in there. Or the ones that I don't have, the Katsu Kitty one from Japan, is the only one I never got from. I think they make it built. They like put it built into it. instead of just adding onto the back. But I also heard bad things about their capture devices. I have had no problem with this. The only thing that bothered me about this DS, I don't know if they did it. The moment it came back to me, my down button was starting to break on this, like its D-pad. That was the only thing that's been bothering me since I got back from that guy. I don't know if that was his fault or if my 3DS is old. It's very old. I've had it for many years, but I don't know if that was it from him or not. Speaking of fun fact, you want to see my DS? My fatty. My DS Lite, rather. Now. This thing. My DS that I've been through everything. This legitimately did not break on me while I used it. I don't know. It's been sitting in this case that I've had, or at least it's been sitting idle for many years, unused, and this is its life now. It can no longer hold up. This thing has been dropped downstairs and almost stolen at a college once, and probably been dropped many other times. But it survived, and then I don't know when this happened, though. Like, I never actually broke this, like, never saw this, like, as I was using it. If you know, it's hard to explain, but, like, when it was used in my hands, I've never literally saw that thing go limp like that. It wasn't until I looked at it many years later that I found it in that condition. I hate when shit does that. Just like on my old laptop I gave to my friend. It went unused for a while since my current one, so its battery died, and I had to replace it. Speaking of that, my mom's car has been going unused because, for one, they got retired, so like they don't really need two cars, and her battery wouldn't start. That's a legitimate thing, so be careful whenever you get older, guys. Or if you have any things that don't be used for many years, if you want to, look into it in the future for some reason, it probably won't work. It happens. Shit, that means my 360 might be dead. I haven't used that thing in forever. Because if that thing goes, I'm going to be really sad, because there's a lot of files that the Xbox One I'm not going to... The Xbox One's not great. I don't know. I'm a Sony man. I've always been a Sony man. Xbox was never really all that great, to be honest. 360 might have been better because PS3's price point at the time. I wasn't... Plus, its original was god-awful with its stupid hard drive space. I mean, I never had it. I have the fat one now, but it's not that exact original model. But, like, they're both hard drive space is terrible. And they were, like... The original was the only one that can really play PS2 games to an effectiveness. My current one that I have loads it, but I never was able to get to get the games I wanted to play on it play. PS2 works just fine. So, Sony, I hope you're backwards compatible with the 5, and whenever it's not $7,000, I'm gonna buy that shit. You guys you guys looking into the next gen consoles? Are you curious about it? Do you have any plans in the future to get them for anyone who is big into Xbox or Sony and not PC? Or if just because you like console? Like, I do like PC a lot, and I'm getting more into it, but I'm always going to be just like a main console. I don't know why. I don't... but yeah. Oh, a Venonat. Venonat. I'm excited for PlayStation 5, but I don't really care to get it. I mean, we'll see. Honestly, it also depends on the games. I'm not getting it if it has true backwards compatibility alone. It has to have some games for it, because for a while, I'm not going to just throw my PS4 out the window. I'm still going to use that. That thing's my main console of choice. That'd be like me chucking out my 3DS and DS, and those have been my main consoles main handheld for a long time. They are my favorite like handheld besides like now the Switch, which is also a console. But I don't really care for the Switch as a console as much. I care more for its portability. So that's my current handheld. So like PS4 is my current console. I mean, yes, I don't know what's coming out for it, but a lot of games, I know a lot of AAA titles and shit, I'm not going to give a flying fuck about, because a lot of them are going to be shooters and other things. I mean, yeah, I'll play maybe some cool... Yeah, don't expect, like, me playing some crazy shooters. I am really not into them. Unless someone really requests some... Which I know there's going to be people in the future who's going to request a lot of shit once I get a bit bigger, but... That's the whole purpose of that, though. Otherwise, keep in mind, though, I am going to have to buy these games, though. So, don't go crazy on me for any freaking future requests. But... Oh, I have... When did I equip... When did I equip that? What? Just having that in my inventory, actually, is what gave it to me? Not just equip... Oh, you don't equip in Gen 1. That's right. I'm so used to the later generations. Yeah, just having the experience all in my party. That's right, that's right. That's how Gen 1 was. But, I'm derping. You don't equip things in Gen 1. What the fuck am I on? Oh yeah, can I equip this? That's right. Experience all. Before it was broken as shit. To be fair, it's really not bad in this generation, to be fair. I just don't like it in this game. I hate it in the new ones, because it's mandatory, at least from what I can see. I found no way of turning it off. And, like, I also, like, at first I enjoyed capturing Pokemon for experience, but now it's just like, okay, you're making Pokemon way too easy now. And way too handheldy. I'm sorry. Pokemon's always, like, I've loved some of the Pokemon story, but, like, not, like, to the point where it's like, oh my god, I want all these crazy cutscenes. I get it. Pokemon's evolving in the modern age. And that's what I want. I want some better animations, though, and I want some actual, like, yes, the graphics and the backgrounds for the new cities and stuff look amazing. They look better than a 3DS game. But still, the animations and a lot of other things, it's still just a port to me, and it's no different than that. And also the lack of a lot of features that make Pokemon Pokemon, whether in Japan or not, is the main thing that we got, which is catch 'em all and be the very best or whatever. I don't know if Japan's Pokemon to them is different, which is pocket monsters to them, but I'm sure people go all out and still catch everything and still are crazy with it. It's just, I don't care for a lot of the in-battle mechanics like freaking Mega Evolution anymore, which is gone now. And I don't care about the new Dynamax, which I technically haven't even seen in my own game. Yes, that's how much I'm loving Sword and Shield. I haven't gotten very far, but I'm not giving it much of a chance, I know. But it's just like... Also, it's hard to find time. I'm doing other things. I have work and streams. And then it's just like... Am I losing people here? Oh no. Oh no, I lost Jared. Well, see you later then, Supply. I am thirsty. Well, I know you're still here, Anthony. At least I still got someone to chat with. Well, and everyone else on the other platforms. I don't know who's lurking. Hello to all the lurkers. I'm not trying to call you out so you leave. I know that's happened to me. Because I used to call out people and some people would leave. But, hello to everyone. I hope my settings are a bit better, because I know I was streaming with some higher quality, and I know I've been told that many times. But yeah, so I was like, I'm now using much lower quality. Well, not much lower. I'm 720p and bitrate's lower. So, because I know a lot of people did talk about their streams were buffering. I think my friend mentioned that he couldn't connect to whatever Wi-Fi was struggling. It might have been his end, but it was also most likely what I was displaying, because I don't think he gets the greatest of internet or Wi-Fi. He at least doesn't have his own Wi-Fi. I need to get that man. I need to go back and actually get him to move out of his parents' house, me move out of mine, and then we fucking move somewhere. And then I just stream with him. Yes, I'm gonna trade with no one. I am more tired than I care to admit, but, like, I'm not, like... I do need sleep, but I'm, like, awake, but, like, my brain is just so tired from working and the lack of sleep I've been getting these past few days. But I had 2 full shifts. Well, I was 1 hour shy today, but I still managed to work till 2:30 or so. I'm not fighting Koga yet. I have a Ditto to catch. Did I get... Oh, I don't think... Did I get Venonat? No, I actually did not capture him. Yeah, I'm definitely doing swell. I gotta pay attention more to this. I am 30 on Mixer. For watching myself. Or just being myself, or whatever, how I'm leveling. I mean, yeah, it's weird. I can level just watching my own stream. I'm not really watching it. I'm actually just... I have it up. For some reason. Even though I don't need it up right now, I just did have it up. I have Restream open so I can see chat regardless. That's actually what I read. To be fair, I have chat for both Twitch alone and all on either side of me. It's just OBS has got chat regardless. I can actually hide it though. There we go. Now I can just read everything. Restream chat, I love you. I gotta get this EXP all, that's right, off me. I should actually save. I haven't saved in a while. There we go. I don't think I saved this entire stream thus far. I could be wrong. Not that we did much. We battled a bunch of trainers and just made it to the next town, and we're about to battle more trainers. And I showed off what I knew my new capture device, but it still feels nice to have a DS capture card, though. Regardless, even though if the audio is not going to be as great, and it's going through my actual computer speakers because of the freaking... This device is old, and it doesn't transfer audio over. Even this DS took forever to figure out. My 3DS took forever to get... The biggest pain with the capture devices like DS and those, it's just they take forever to get your audio set up. Ugh. I mean... Ugh. I wish it was just download the program, download the drivers, put the thing into the USB, and there you go. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part was actually recording it. Getting both me separate and the game audio separate, as well as being just heard, was one of the worst just recordings ever. I know I've had issues with stuttery footage whenever I would record from Elgato, which made it impossible to edit it and line it up because it would be so unlined up. This was towards the end of my YouTube career, if you want to call it a career. It's still something I did regardless. It wasn't a career or a job, but whatever. My video days, but like, it's just getting the audio and the 3DS to be heard, period, and me to even be heard, and split was annoying. Like this only, the other one can only go through my computer microphone and its microphone slot. It cannot be transferred any other way, so like the footage is, or the footage might not even be that great either, but the audio is not the greatest. And I can't actually swap out the audio, even though there's a setting in the actual application to change out audio source or whatever they like the output. Like it doesn't do a damn thing. And even if it did, you're gonna just transfer it from that source to the another source, and it's just gonna sound the same regardless. It's not like this 3DS where it transfers from the cable, where it's kind of like, you know, volume's all coming from my HDMI cable from your consoles, you know? It's not like that. It's coming from a microphone slot, which sounds like crap anyway. I don't know. There might be a way to better the audio, but it's I've been trying to look. I can look further, see if I can try to fix the audio and make it sound better. But everything I'm getting is 3DS. And one other video, which didn't even really help me, I still want to thank the guys I did find the video on, but it didn't help me that much. However, they gave me the idea to use a different compatibility, which probably most likely got it working, but I'm the one who needed to re-download Voicemeeter Banana, because I thought that was causing this static, but it's not. But that's the main reason I was like, okay, then the only way to get this going is Voicemeeter Banana, and it worked immediately right then and there. Why is this on me still? Oh, God. I forgot again, didn't I? Bring, 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 bring. So what time are you getting off tonight? You said you can't wait to go home. Are you almost done? Ow, my throat, my stomach, my back, and my neck. No. Ugh. I'm hoping to be done by 1:30 in the morning. Did we have the same time zone? Or did you have a different time zone? I forget. 8 p.m. for me. Yeah, we were in the same time zone. Ah, yeah, that's a long shift. That's what I thought. I was like about to say, yeah, that's a long shift. Whew. It's also a tiring shift, I bet. Plus you're driving. I think we said this before. I think that would be exhausting as shit to be. I don't really care for night shifts. Like working at Chick-fil-A for the few months that I did at night shifts that I had, because I was more of the day shift for the years that I was there, but towards the end of my time there, I worked a few months there night shift and I hated it. I mean, I used to work night shift at Five Guys all the time till like midnight and I hated it. So I know the feeling, but I think driving would be much worse. I don't know. How do you feel about it? I don't remember if you told me you enjoy the job. I just know it was snowing one time and like that's also pretty bad. Yeah, I think we said this before. 1:30 in the morning. See, that's also why I would also hate working at night, because then most of my morning, my body's not used to just not working, so I would sleep in. If I was before I had my job, yeah, I would be up early in the morning, but like now that I've been working for a while, it's hard for me to like immediately wake up, because I usually on the weekends, I will still, like if I get a good night's rest, I will wake up at the same time or early in the morning than I normally get up for work, because my body's used to getting up by 5 5:45 or so now, or getting up around like 5:30, sometimes 4 o'clock, and like I'm up for a few hours then, and then I get really tired because I'm not working. You don't mind the job? I mean, I don't mind my job. My job is nice, but the freaking drop in hours and management change and its ownership change has not helped this job a lot. People are actually leaving. Like, hirees are actually now leaving. And do you think the temps are going to be coming back? None of these temps that, even if they were invited back, I doubt any of them are going to come back. I don't know when we're going to get temps again. This is the second time we've lost temps. The first time was when I was hired. So my job is falling apart. Like, not my job specifically, but this place. So if I'm going to start losing people, I'm going to have to actually quit smoking again. For a while, hopefully, and find a job. Because I don't want to work at fast food. I don't really want to work at retail, which I don't have any experience that in. I wouldn't mind working in other warehouse jobs. Those give you better money. I don't know how good retail is, but warehouse jobs, I can find one comparable to mine or better. Hopefully. But I wouldn't require me to quit. I don't want to risk it, and I can't risk my parents knowing again, because then, yeah, I'm out of here. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I'd be dead. That's all I know. But I also should stop too, because money is tight. Hey, though, the cigarettes are gonna help a lot. Me having quit those is saving me more money. Alright, right, let's see, Sylph Scope, I can deposit you, what is TN21, I need to get rid of these, I'll put that away, I don't really need it. No one needs an elixir thing. Honestly, without many ethers in this game and elixirs, it's really kind of ethers and elixirs are kind of really useless in this, unless you're fighting the Elite Four, and even then, I rarely run out of moves unless I'm actually grinding Pokemon, which I will be doing. I don't know how much you guys want to see the end game grind for a lot of these games, but it's gonna be a lot. Oh boy. I'm also going to be doing some breeding, some shiny breeding. I'm going to be doing expect a lot of Pokemon, to be honest, once I start getting through some series, because there's just a lot of these major initial series, like Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star. Once I get through a lot of those, and I start settling down on some games like Phantasy Star Online, whereas when I get more settled on that game for a while again, and then like Pokemon, there's a lot of stuff I plan on doing for Pokemon, and Dragon Ball Z, while I love their games in the anime, like, some of their games are also more the fighting stuff. Even though I love Kakarot, it's not as RPG-ish as I would have liked. It's still a great game. It's not... I honestly am still waiting for that Legacy of Goku remake. This is the closest thing we're gonna get to that, I would assume, but who knows? We could get something else in the future. It's not like this is Dragon Ball's last console game. This is not like it's going to be its last game in general, whether it's handheld or not. I don't need escape ropes. Who needs escape ropes? Hey, I'm good on those. The flute. Iron I don't need. I don't need cut anymore. I already have it. Killing Case, I'll take. Nugget, I'll sell. TM21, I like Xenoverse 2 a lot. I wasn't too big of a fan of it, but I'll be playing Xenoverse 1 and 2. Xenoverse 1 was good for me. I really enjoyed Xenoverse 1. 2, I didn't like it as much, only because like it just felt the same with a different story. And I didn't really play all that far into it. And like I loved fighters too, but like I'm just not a fighting game guy, so I don't really get better at them, and I don't play them enough to do so. Like, I don't care for the competitive, so there's no really reason, like, but I don't want to play it for that reason, because I don't think it's very fun on stream for a guy who's not doesn't care enough to give enough time into a game that he does like. So yeah, that's why I didn't finish Fighters or Xenoverse, but I will be playing Xenoverse. If I do have plans to play Xenoverse, just because it is Dragon Ball, and I want to give more Dragon Ball Z content. Like, I will be finishing Fusions. I gotta finish up Legacy of Goku, which is Boost Fury. There's a lot of series that I have on hold, or that I've stopped and never got back to yet. There's a lot of things I gotta, and trust me, this is what happened and why I quit YouTube, but I don't plan on quitting Twitch. There was a moment where I was losing the feeling for Twitch, which, yes, it's also a grind, but like, I've refound some Kindle for it, and I'm trying to stick with it for a while, and hopefully keep my patience with it. And now I don't know if I'm annoyed by this staticking that I'm getting from my computer. I don't know if in the long run that's a bad thing. I don't know really what, beside, like, streaming is what's causing it. I've read online that people found that they've had OBS, slobs, was causing it, and I don't really think it is, because I downloaded OBS by itself. And it's my computer, I believe. It sounds like it's coming from, like, some exhaust ports, but I've cleaned my actual fans off. So if it's not that, I don't know what it is. I actually opened my computer up, yes. And I cleaned off its dirty-ass fans. Believe it or not, from all the smoking, and my desk was so covered in tobacco for so long, my computer was infested with tobacco. That sounds disgusting, and I got a lot out of there. And that, I don't know how bad that is for my computer. I'm sure that fucked it up in some regard. But I completely did not realize how easily it was for it to get inside of my computer until I opened it. There's quite a bit of, there's fan exhausts. But there's a fan that was underneath my computer as well, which blew all the tobacco into it. Poor computer. I do not take very good care of it, did I? Yeah, I have not taken the greatest care of it. It's already had to have been looked at by my dad, and I don't know how that happened, though. It was it kept infinite, like, loading. It was trying to update, and then it finally, like, broke. Sometimes my computer just doesn't want to, like, restart, and there's times where I have to hard reset it, which I know fucks it up, but sometimes my computer would just not do. I would have gone to sleep and wake up to it still trying to, like, restart or update, but this was, like, in the beginning, too. I've also have bad history with computers, and my HP also had to have been taken in to, I don't know what I do to these things, but every computer I've touched has, except for my old, I don't even know what that computer is. It's back when I first had, like, I think it was my Five Guy job, or my UPS job. I got what was that? I forgot what the computer was. I don't even remember where that computer is, if I have it. It was a $400 or so laptop. It was garbage, but I think that was the only thing that never broke or got destroyed. But hey, it works. I'm able to do shit, but the static only happens, I think, when OBS is launched, though, I think, or when I'm streaming. At least when I'm streaming. So it might be caused by some CPU or something that's making the computer work hard. Something might have blown or broken because I've been streaming a lot, and it's been putting a lot of pressure on the computer or something. I don't know. Laptop. It's just, I don't really want to turn it into somebody and risk not only losing everything. Well, I don't really know how much I would lose. Everything's on my hard drive, but there's a lot of downloads I really don't want to fucking lose. I don't want to have to redo all that, is my point. I don't want to. It might be a USB thing. I read that it might be USB slots, but my lord, I really should reorganize this better, but like, my lord, that's also what fucked it up to begin with. Because I don't think it wasn't doing this when I was downstairs. There's been a lot of pain since having to come back up here because every time I move my computer, there's always some bullshit whenever I reconnect everything back to the US, all to each slot. There's always something that fucks up, whether some outputs don't no longer work, and I have to go through a whole ordeal, or now this, which also I had that whole ordeal anyway when I came back up here with shit not working. I fucking hate it, and I'm not gonna remember all the USB slots. I don't even freaking pay attention to which goes into what slot. I just take them. I just, you know. So like, ugh. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm also bad at not like making sure things are meant to be disconnected before taking them out. I'm just, I'm not good at doing all that either. Like, I know about the setting thing that you do, but also a lot of times it won't even let me too for a lot of the times. So I have no choice. But I'm bad at making sure it's removed in most cases. I don't know how bad that's fucking the computer up or my device up, but yeah. My old camera's freaking thing. I don't know where my old 3DS charger or my 3DS stream cable went either. Fun fact? Yeah, fun thing. I think this is I think I switched cables actually, but this is I don't even know what cable it goes to. This ain't even the thing for the 3DS, if I recall correctly. Doesn't not look like it, and I don't remember where that is. It was a much shorter cable. My freaking cable for my fucking mic is my PS3 cable. I don't know if any of this is what's causing it. It most likely is, as this cable is not meant for it. I really need to look into a cable for this. That actually could be it. I could see that. And I'm sure there's other cables that I'm using things for that aren't for it. I don't know. That's why they freaking stopped making cables all black. God damn it. I freaking can't keep up with all the damn cables anymore, 'cause they're all the freaking same. In varying lengths. At least put your logo on some of them, damn you. And there's no point in labeling them, because I gotta use it. How am I gonna label it? I can't just, I guess I could stick a label on it, but the label would be kind of folded around it and annoying. It's not convenient. I'm picky. I used water move, and so did he. What are these guys using mirror move for? Are you serious? My throat. Okay. I got a nugget, so these guys are done. Okay, I got Blastoise, and I got Charizard, and I've been... I've actually been, forgetting something. Anyone else following at home? Forgetting to change my layout. If I do forget that in the future, please remind me. Or if I'm just into the game. That'll happen. And Geodude hasn't evolved yet. Nor has Kadabra. In general, I know you're working, so I wasn't generally actually talking specifically to you and me, but I was just saying in general, in case you were just curious. But yeah, for anyone in the future, if I do forget any layouts, updating layouts like Pokemon or whatever, or the Dragon Ball Team Training, just remind me, because I'll be playing Dragon Ball Team Training 2, Pokemon Dragon Ball ROM hack. Or should I say a Pokemon ROM hack with Dragon Ball characters? Yeah. I guarantee you I'll probably forget at times. It's a lot easier to forget what the layout of a game for a game like this rather than editing it. Editing it is more prone to mistakes, like me putting in the wrong Pokemon, but it's a lot easier with editing to not forget to change up the Pokemon. That was a lot more of a pain, though, because I had to literally, like, just constantly click back on every single frame, too, while I was editing the videos, I wasn't the greatest editor, but editing some layouts when certain characters changed, especially in Dragon Ball Team Training, where I had a lot of varying Dragon Ball character teams, and a much more better-looking layout than the one I'm currently using. I actually had their names in there, too, for some reason. I don't know. I'm not great with coming up with interesting-looking Pokemon layouts. I just do whatever to make a nice-looking video, and not just have this terrible look, because it does not translate well to bigger screens. I can't even remove the black bars. I would put that in a. I would actually, when I edit it, I actually could do that, but while I'm streaming, I technically can't. See, as when I would edit, I put the freaking theme around the video itself, not the bar. The bars will be gone. Freaking just the video itself with no black bars around it at all. But I can't do it. That here. I could technically put a GBA around, or a GBA, or is it? No, a Game Boy theme around this. But I personally don't like it like that either, because that actually makes this game smaller. For anyone who has the eShop versions. Yes, you're able to actually make a little theme around the actual screen, but that makes it smaller. It's supposed to emulate you actually playing an actual Game Boy, but it's not at all. Oh, hey, Ditto. And if I want to play a Game Boy, I would just go get out my cartridge, and... Yeah, no thanks, Game Boy has the shittiest light in the world. I don't have a warm light. Also, I don't have batteries to support my Game Boy. Much less my Game Gear. Oh god, the Game Gear. While I loved you, you are a power hog. Get out! Oh, Jesus. Ditto transformed into Buttstoise. I have one Pokeball. Fuck. Damn it. No bite? I see you're weakening my speed. Lucky. Clever girl. Sorry, I was checking on some volume levels. I hope the seamless transitions are good. My meter is usually always midway most of the time, so I hope that's a good constant, because I want to make sure it actually is there. I know my mic picks me up well. I'm always worried about my audio. Alright, I gotta buy some balls. Ugh, buy balls. Alright. We should also make a visit to the Safari Zone. Safari, I don't know why I say that, but I don't really call it that, but sometimes I do. I know it's the Safari Zone, I just like saying that. I don't want to go to the Safari Zone, but do I really though? I mean, I do want to get those Pokemon caught. Ultra Ball. Ultra Balls. Sir, I'll buy your Ultra Balls. Thank you. Great Balls of Fire. Don't know why I'm buying Great Balls, but who cares? Maybe I'll run out of Ultra Balls. Oh yeah. Sell that nugget. Hey sir, you want my nugget? I have another nugget? Mega Drain. Mew. Oh yeah, that's right. Sell. Nugget. Well then. Alright. Alright, Nugget. Nugget away! Now I got a ditto. I got a date with a blob. I keep going to my item inventory. No fly. No Charizard. That's poor Charizard. He's reduced to a cutter instead of a flying Pokemon. Oh, that's right, because Charizard can't learn that this fucking game. I forgot that too early on in this stream because I was like, oh, I was gonna teach Charizard fly. I remember saying that. And I was like, oh, and someone said it. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I know in yellow he could, I believe, but yeah. That I never caught, I think. Yeah, good job, Blastoise. I don't know why you're still in the front though. You should have been switched out, to be honest. I'm kind of being bad on that one. Yeah. Lives in the shadows of tall trees, where it eats insects and is attracted by light and night. I thought it was gonna rhyme there for a second. Is attracted at lights at night under tall trees. Good job, Internet. In a world. I'm gonna head out. I need to be more responsible with this data usage. Oh shit, I feel ya. Yeah, you don't want to burn up that data. I didn't know you were on data. Oh shit. Well, thank you for joining stream, man. Take care, dude. I'll see you whenever you can join again, man. And have a good rest of your night and stay safe. Have a good night, man. Yep. See you tomorrow or whenever you join in. I feel you on data usage. I couldn't play Pokemon Go for that very reason. But now I can, but yeah. I have infinite data now, but that's not the point. Have a good one. That frame rate. Woo! Hey, Jared's back. Hey. Shit, welcome back. I didn't even notice you for a second there. I didn't even see how. Woo! Holy shit, when did I spike up to 5 people? I don't even know if that's accurate. All I see is 5 viewers. Holy shit, hello everybody. Welcome to Pokemon Red. Oh yeah. I just caught a Venonat. I was currently Ditto hunting. I did run into Ditto, but then I lost it because I forgot to buy Dragon Balls? Pokeballs. Yes, I also forgot to buy Dragon Balls too. You know, that's actually a missed opportunity, but it would not make sense, but Dragon Ball Team Training's Pokeballs are actually capsules. So you're capturing Dragon Ball Z characters in capsules, that's right. And now that you made me think of that when I said Dragon Ball. I accidentally said Dragon Balls. I wanted to buy some Dragon Balls. I am gonna play that, yes. It's a Gen 3 game. I'll be playing that also along Gen 3. Along Ruby and Sapphire. It's basically a Fire Red, Leaf Green ROM hack. So that'll be my Leaf Green and Fire Red novel. But I'll be playing that alongside the official Fire Red and Leaf Green. Or whichever version I play. So that's actually pretty soon. I mean, yeah, I'm on Gen 1. Holy shit, I'm dead now. Forgot, wait, I was fighting a Bulbasaur. Bye-bye. But yeah, that's a very early game, so... Oh, trust me, I've been waiting to play that game for a while now. Hey, if you have any other good actual ROM hacks, let me know. Of Pokemon. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of freaking, like, ones that are really based on stuff. Like, there's one actually based on the Pokemon Red, character Red, Adventures of Red. Like, I may look into that. I don't know how good that is. Or I've played one based on Pokemon the first movie, which literally doesn't even have anything of the first movie in it. Literally, I don't even know where the guy went with it, because it didn't even finish past where Ash leaves towards where Mewtwo is at all. He didn't even leave that first, like, town. Pixelmon? The one on the Switch? I mean, I can give that a go. I actually have it on the Switch. Oh, Pokemon mod for Minecraft? Oh, wait, there is a weird Pixelmon thing, or Cubemon Pokemon thing on the Switch. I don't really have Minecraft. I have it on Xbox 360. I mean, I could, I guess, if it works on... I do have it on Xbox One then, but, like, I don't have that mod. Plus, I'm not really a big fan of Minecraft, to be fair. But, yes, I do have the Pixelmon thing for Switch. I was curious about it, I never played it yet, so I will give that a chance. And if you want to see that. I'm not big on that. Big on that. PokeMMO, though. If you have a computer, and you want to play a game that's a Pokemon game, look up PokeMMO. It's literally a Pokemon MMO, but with Gen 3, yeah, Gen 3, I think. Yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Black and White. That's updated, actually, from the last time I played it, too. So they finally added other regions, because you can select between Kanto, Johto, or Hoenn. Or not Hoenn, Kanto, Johto, or Unova. If you download because it basically, the way the game runs, you download the client for PokeMMO, and then it's going to ask you to download ROMs for the games. If you download all the ROMs, you get to select each of those 3 areas, and then you get to have, like, you're able to get Pokemon to follow you in that too, because you have Heart Gold or Soul Silver downloaded or whatever. So it's cool. And you make your own Pokemon character, so there is kind of character creation. Kaiba lost to darts. Rip Kaiba. But, it's cool. So if you want to play a game, too, with me, if you want to play a Pokemon game, you can actually walk with me. You start your adventure like normal, and you get to actually be with anybody, so you can see me on the map, and you'll be able to talk to me, trade Pokemon with me, and actually, like, watch my battles and shit. We can, like... It's cool, and I plan to do a bit of that. Yeah, that's big. Well, rip Kaiba. Bye-bye, Kaiba. That's why I'm saying rip. Is he dead now? Or is he losing his soul? Or is he fat? Oh no. He lost his soul. So wait, the other cast is still in there? Or it's still all the regular cast, but Yugi's gone? Or is just Kevin there? I don't know. How hard is it to pay attention to two things at once, like like an anime series and me, a stream? I normally don't watch anime and people streaming at the same time. Oh shit. Oh, I'm assuming he did, but like, are the rest all still there, or they're just no longer in the anime and they're gone permanently? Because you said Kaiba, I figured the rest lost their soul, but I didn't know if they're taken out of the show permanently, and this is where it actually ends. For once this ends, that's how they continue on to a different protagonist. I don't know. Well, rip everybody from the series. Yeah, nobody cares about that. I'm sure people do, but I don't. At least from what I've watched of the show, because I do remember those annoying trainers. Whatever they are. Bug guy and the other guy. Wimpy. All they are is the wimpy grunts of the anime. Of a villain team or whatever, even though they're not, like, probably all that bad. But that's all they are. They're just, like, useless fodder for, like, kind of like... It's kind of like the intro villains in Dragon Ball leading up to the big bad. Like the androids, or like basically Vegeta and Nappa leading up to Frieza, that kind of thing. Bug and Dinosaur. Oh, that's right, he was like the dinosaur team. But they're like the filler... Not the filler, but like the bullshit before, like, all the major stuff. They are like the weakest. They're the fodder. And of course, the fodder always talk the most shit. But me personally hating bugs, yeah, Weevil was not fun. Nah, not a good character. And I'd probably want to be the most, like, weakest, like, I don't know. That's a team I can imagine, his deck of bugs or whatever can be, like, in the actual card game I can see not being good. I don't know. I know nothing of the actual card game's rules, but that seems like a team that'd be bad anyway. And it was, but you know what I mean. Not something you would use competitively if there, like, there are competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Pokemon players, so I don't... Ugh. Ugh. Whoa, he made it that far? So was he not shit? He's just a shit character? Oh, Joey whooped his ass, huh? Was Yugi really the only character that was good for the good team, or, you know, the good guys, the main cast, or was there far better than those guys? 'Cause I know I've seen them lose, but still, like, they're the main cast. But still, like, he was good until Joey beat him. Ah, okay. So he's not just not just a bad character, he actually had some skill. And your past tense of beaten, your past tense of beated is beaten. Throwing that out there. Sorry, I don't mean to correct people. And Joey is a rookie? Oh, he doesn't play all that much? I mean, everyone was a rookie at one point, I get it, but he doesn't play... He never played all that much? That's... wow. Hmm. I'm surprised he didn't duel all that much. Yeah, everyone's a rookie at first, though. You made it out to seem like he rarely ever duels, and he's still a rookie throughout the series, unless you're not that far in. You're definitely a lot farther in than I remember me watching, but I've seen, definitely seen a bit. If I could just remember from what I've watched as a kid, I've definitely seen some pretty far in. I just don't remember how far in. I don't even remember what I've seen. Oh, just the way you said he's a rookie when he beat Weevil, or whatever. I thought you meant recently, and Weevil's been kicking ass. Because what I remember of both him and Rex, I did not care for them, and they were just basically shit at the card game. I don't know. So whatever. And it's, like I said, this all sounds very fucking confusing, too, with a lot of what you're saying. It's just all I know is that you're just mentioning that everyone's just losing everything. I don't even understand, if I understood what this was happening, or if this is actually, something bad for the world, or if this is just bad for whatever select few people that play these games. If there's some actual world threats, and for what cause, and do we know of it? That is something I'm more interested in. For stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really give a shit about a lot of the characters. I was always more curious as to why they talked about the Shadow Realm, and I was always wanted more on that, and everything that happens, and now you're introducing people losing their lives and souls, or whatever. Oh, so he got worse. So he was good. Was a regional duel champion before the Duel Kingdom. What do you want? I know nothing of how big that is. I don't know how big of a duel. I don't know how big of a deal that is, and what that brings to just the idea of a card game. See, as an anime based on a card game, though, it's hard for me to think that game can be serious, but it is. So, it's hard to take this anime seriously for me. Just the way you're describing it. I don't know. But it's Japan, and I understand that, and I've watched, I think it's called Kaichi, or whatever it was, the guy who fucking basically gambles and gets to pay off his debts, or whatever. He has to, do some crazy, insane stunts and gamble. Now that's some fucked up shit. Some weird stakes. It's not that fucked up. It's got some weird stakes. Something a bit more realistic, I guess. But they were just attraction. Yeah, I get it. I just don't know what that title is. If that freaking title, the champion, means anything. Yes. If you were a champion at a card game, at a tournament, or whatever your prizes were, I'm sure you'd be hyped, but, I don't know. I've never been one for that kind of thing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind winning, a fucking giveaway, something, but not being a crazy, oh, I won first place at this thing. I was never cared about that, but I don't know if there's any real goal that anyone wants to be a champion. I know a lot of animes, they have a goal for something. Naruto wanted to be the Hokage in One Piece, and they want, freaking Luffy wants the treasure, and yada yada, whatever it is. I don't know anything about One Piece, but yeah, you get my point. I'm poisoned, and I don't like how this town makes you go around. Oh, I'm also near Seafoam. It's right, I don't have surf, though. I need to go into this. Should I do Safari? They were terrible. Should I do the shit zone? I don't really want to do the shit zone. They ended up on dark side. Damn. I need to get this ditto, though. Oh, you want me to do the... well, I have to do it soon anyway, but I need this ditto that I still have kind of not caught. And I technically didn't finish up this area. Let's go and finish up the rest of this area. I wish it was like Friday, but it's almost Friday. It's Thursday. Today felt like a Thursday, but it's not. And if it's somehow now Thursday and I'm like really on crack, is it? No. It's not actually. No. That's what I thought. No, I didn't think so. I like second guessing myself. Today is Wednesday. You know, I was like, yeah, today's Wednesday, and I'm like, is it actually Wednesday? Hello, not a cactus. How you doing? Welcome to Pokemon. How you doing today? You're not a cactus. I had a guy who was named Cactus. Are you said cactus or a different cactus? Wait, you're not a cactus though. Anyway, how's your day? And welcome. Welcome to the Pokemon family, or the Hunters Guild is actually what my stream gimmick is. PSO, or basically, welcome to Pokemon. I'm also going to be going through all the generations, and I'm going to be trying to capture a good chunk of every Pokemon and do a bunch of trades and a lot of shiny stuff in the future. And you're doing good? Thank you, so am I. I'm glad you're doing well. You ready for the weekend? How is I don't know what time zone it is for you, but for me it's 9 p.m. How is your evening, night, morning? I'm assuming it's probably a similar time zone for you. There's not many people, because I've had a few people who watched from Europe or London or the UK, rather. Should just say just UK. Doesn't have to be London, or didn't even know if it was London. But yeah, time zones. So, have a hard time watching me. I'm ready for it to be the weekend. This work week has been exhausting. Ugh. Sorry, I tend to smoke a little. Don't bitch smack a rock. This thing is minimizing and bitch smacking this rock, and I'm also using tackle. I really need to pay attention to my attacks. Oh, Lord. Alright, well, dude, you're coming back. I probably may regret that. Let's do something that I know will kill this thing and not die. And really need to learn fucking Flamethrower. So you currently playing Pokemon? Or if you are, what Pokemon are you currently doing a run through? I'm doing my stream off the 3DS eShop of Red. Red version. The first Pokemon version I've ever played. As my brother had blue version.
Choo-choo.
Aww. And you're slow. You slow, Geo? Neo Geo, dude. Neo, dude. Don't hurt him too bad, please. Oh. Please don't. Okay, I'm 23. He didn't really know that. I'm not gonna hurt him at all. Oh, even stab. I know it's not that effective. Oh, well, alright, there goes that. I know it's not that effective, but and his physical defenses are are pretty good. Still, I didn't know it'd be that shit. It's the strongest attack I have, too. Besides self-destruct. Anyway. Oh my goodness, not a cactus. Thank you for the... Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for my phone blinding me. Thank you for joining the Hunters Guild. I was trying to do that when my phone's notificationing went off in my face. I really forget that my phone's camera are... Yeah, it's light and camera blink whenever I get a notification on my phone. But thank you for joining the Hunters Guild. I like PSO, Phantasy Star Online. That's what that I'm referencing. I don't. If you know that, and I'm sure then you would recognize the character in the corner. Wait, why did I not catch said ditto? What? That's me talking. It's me not paying attention and talking. And also Geodude dying. I don't even know what happened anymore. I was so enamored by you following me. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I just missed this Kadabra. Cadaver. Holy shit, welcome everyone who's joining to Pokemans from all the platforms. I also multi-stream for anyone who cares. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Mixer. Just YouTube, I also have a, oh my god. And Cactus, if you do care, I have a YouTube that I used to do, so you can actually watch some old videos and see how bad I was. I mean, I wasn't the greatest YouTuber, to be fair. I actually think some of my shit's pretty cringy. But if you ever care about some content and actually see some growth on that as well, if some early streams that I tried doing back when I first started streaming, and plus a lot of my stuff that I stream is on there, you can even go catch my YouTube. And if you like Pokemon, there's some Pokemon stuff on YouTube. While I didn't finish a lot of it, there was some, I did record some Pokemon and other DS games, like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. I did a lot of Kingdom Hearts. I did some Kingdom Hearts streams and some Dragon Ball, other Dragon Ball games, and I play quite a few RPGs. I'm doing Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star, but you'll see some other wide variety of games. And there's a loyalty system where you guys can actually save up your Meseta. So exclamation point Meseta. That's not how I spell Meseta. M-E-S-E-T-A. Will actually show you your not only a rank based from Dragon Ball Z, your hours watched, and how much money in-game currency you have. You can spend that for some like cool things like game requests and other things. So if you click on my screen, you'll see a red box on the screen. And in the bottom corner somewhere, I don't know where it is on mobile, you'll see a little weird yellow icon diamond thing. That's basically another currency you can request for some things. But there's a few commands. I have to update it, but you can even go and check out a paste bin of a good chunk of these commands. Oh my goodness, can I spell? No, I don't think I can. Is it commands or command? Command? I'm assuming it's commands. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's exclamation point commands. You get to see a good chunk of these commands that I have. Also, why am I not linking this first? You can join the Discords. I have two. Yay, because I'm weird. Me and my friends, actually. It's me and my friends Discord. We just actually started getting followers, and I actually made affiliate and started making some fan base. And yeah, the first one's the major one. It doesn't matter. You can join both, but like the more active one, while it's not huge, it's getting there, and it's got people in it like Supply 7 here. It's got him in it. It's got several other people who don't really have as much time to join in every day, or as they used to actually. A lot of my fans are there. That's all I'm saying. But there's that. Hey, speaking of Supply, where'd you go? Oh shit, Splatoon! Can anyone even hear that? Welcome for the... That was a Facebook follow? Yes, I think. Thank you for that follow. Splatoon 101. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Hunters Guild. I believe that was Facebook, if my setup recalls me. I wanted something different than normal Dancing Rappy for one of the other platforms, but yes, I like Kingdom Hearts as well. I don't know if anyone heard that well over the game, I'm sorry. I also changed up my Twitch sub alert to, but I hope they sound well. A lot of audio output and input stuff changed because I actually had a migrate downstairs when my parents actually went to go out of town, and I had to watch my dog. So a lot of things from my different outputs that I originally had before, because, you know, reasons, changed and got fucked up when I tried reconnecting everything again. Ugh. But yeah, this is my normal setup with a green screen and everything. So it sucks. So, and now I'm streaming a bit more from a DS, and I also have this new buddy, so I can stream some Pokemon physical GBA carts. I know emulation is easier, but I actually been wanting to do things with the original DS involving its clock with shiny Pokemon hunting. Well, shiny legendary stuff on Heart Gold. I'm sure I can do black and white as well, because that actually has a thing from the last I recall of it. Shiny hunting legendaries, baby. You can actually use the RNG on that to hunt anything. Yeah, those are YouTube's. Yeah. Oh, it was you? Well, thank you for that. I didn't even know you went on to YouTube. I didn't. Alright, well, thank you. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you for the love. I didn't even... Besides me posting on social medias, I don't really have that actually on here at all. Because if I go to my Be Right Back card or End card, I actually have Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter and Mixer on here. I don't really have all the Facebook and... I actually streamed to 2 Facebooks for some reason, because at first when I tried to connect my Facebook to Restream, it wouldn't connect my main, so then I had to pay for it to fucking get the second one on there. Not a big deal. It's not really all that much. Don't even remember what it was, but it's not that much. So is that everything here? So I got Ditto now. Alright, I can go to the Safari Zone. How is the stream and volume levels for everyone? How's everybody doing? Oh, my dude is dead. Well, I'm going to the Safari Zone. I guess I don't need him. I want that Pokeball! Gimme! I know it's a Pokemon. I want it though. I want the Pokemon. Just give it to me because it's a Pokeball. Also, for some reason, Slob's OBS also used to show the different images for different social medias, and now it doesn't say that also on the mini feed event thing, which is annoying me. So if I do sometimes forget which notification from what social media it is, sometimes that's why I also gave it different alerts too. That's another thing. Because even the notification events up here doesn't tell me what it is. It's weird, but... Restream should also say that, considering that's a chat, right, that I mainly now read because it is connected. So if you were to chat from Facebook, I'd be able to see it, and YouTube. But it didn't show the notification. I just caught a second Venonat. It also doesn't show the notification of that, of you following me through that. And I just caught a second. Why? Ugh. No, I don't want you. I have Paris. I don't need to catch you. Evolution music! Alright. Before I go into that, okay, let's see. Any Pokemon. Main zone. Main zone, area 3, 1, 2, okay. Main zone, we can get Rhyhorn, Execute, Scyther, and Chalante. I don't know how their percentages are, but the Prima guide tells me I get them. Yeah, I also am using a guide for the Pokemon, and that's all I ever use a guide for. Nidoran Mitt, female. I was about to say Mitt. I have Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen, Fido. Fido. Also, do I need the best rod? I can actually get that now. My hand itches. I get strength. That's right. I get strength and toxic here. But I also get the good rod. So once I'm out of here, I can get the good rod here now. Sorry, I didn't even do any searching around the town yet. I was busy getting there, and I still gotta beat bicycle path or the bike road. Let's try to get some Pokemon. Actually, there's an item down there. I gotta go grab that. Dodo, I don't need you though. Dodo. Dodo. Doduo. Doduo. I don't know how I forgot to do item. This is why I normally have my music off. Oh god, that is annoying. Sorry, there is a static sound from the computer that I'm trying to... Sorry for picking my nose. I was actually itching the inside of my nose. I'm not trying to pick it. Ugh. I know, I'm disgusting. I'm sorry. My computer is kind of making an annoying sound, staticky sound. I'm trying to figure out the USB it's causing it, or if something else is. But I It only happens when I'm actually streaming. I don't know. I haven't really played a game off of actually doing a stream. I don't know if it does it from a physical console. I mean, it's doing it from a handheld device. I'm assuming it'll do it from a console, as well as streaming from actual PC, but yeah, so I gotta figure out why it's doing that. But I do stream a lot. Eastern time. Usually around 4 to 6 Eastern time. Maybe a little later, depending on what I do throughout the day. I usually am Eastern. Yes, I'm usually Eastern time. I change time zones. No. Oh, whoa, hey. And I'm not good at making sure they don't fucking run or baiting, because I usually just throw ball at them and pray for the fucking best. Damn it. I don't want to risk throwing other things at these things. Tauros, Chansey, Scyther, and those guys are rare, and Pinsir, and the way I get them is sometimes I do it and I get lucky, but I'm very, like, I hate risking it. And sometimes I've gotten them, and I've gotten one of the rarer Safari Zone Pokemon in one ball before. Like, you just gotta be lucky. Like, oh god, the RNG in this is annoying, but I've had some good luck and bad luck, and I'm sure this stream is gonna be the latter. Knowing my luck, the most of the time in RNG, major RNG based things like this, my luck is god tier awful. But like sometimes I'll get some decent luck. But knowing my luck now, because I'm streaming, I won't not find something easy. I'll probably have to do some time offline and actually, like, oh, I ran into a Tauros before I went to bed last night. I'm gonna wake up, make sure my game doesn't die while I'm at work, and then come home stream that. That's something I would do. I was one of those guys that hated missing important content. Like, when I would record videos on YouTube and edit them, I would always make sure, like, oh, this is my first time doing this in a game, or playing this game, or doing this game, even though I play it. It's my first time streaming it. And I will show the thing that I did that I haven't showed off before, like a mechanic or something, or part of the story. You know, yeah. So catching all the Pokemon is my aim to do in general for each game. If I really will, I still want to do that regardless, and I do want to stream as much as I can of that. And I buy all the Pokemon. I don't need all the legendaries, because now that's impossible. I can't get some of the event legendaries from the older games. However, I do want to try, because I'm eventually going to transfer a lot of them over to not only Sword and Shield for what I can of that, but to a later game that isn't Sword and Shield, where all my other Pokemon are, and I gotta figure out which game I want to make. I probably ought to stick with Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, because that's the most recent one that I can keep my Pokemon on without losing everything. Not being able to have all my Pokemon in one place. And yes, there's the bank, but no. They're not staying in the bank. Oh, my pretty Pokemon. Like I said, I've only caught, what, one thing by now? One thing at this point? And now I caught, well, technically 3 now, because I caught a Venonat too. God damn it. Yay! It's so easy to do, and I hate it. Or did I not catch anything new? Today's a weird day. It's been a long day. For some reason, my brain's just not working well. I have not slept in I've not had much sleep in a few days. In 3 days. I've had very little sleep. I'm not the tiredest, to be honest, either. My lord! I'm running into nothing but what I have. For anyone who's not into RPGs a lot, is gonna not like, you know, these long-winded more RPGs. Because of the grinding in a lot of them. I'm a big fan of grinding. I love to try to max out. I'm not gonna do that in Pokemon, no. Fuck that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with Pokemon, which involves a lot of patience, which is similar to grinding. Breeding and shiny hunting, and a lot of other things. But, like, RPGs in general, if you're not into them, you're not going to enjoy the grind that I'm going to be doing for a lot of what I show. There's going to be a lot of off-play shiny hunts, a lot of off-play Final Fantasy X maxing. Yes, I'm going to max 10. And as well as 10-2, for anyone who's don't want to watch all that. I love 10, so I'm going to be doing, like, that's an example as well. But for anyone who doesn't want to see long-winded several hundred hours to max everything out or do whatever it is to get as much as you can get in things that you want for the stream or whatever. I'm not big enough yet to dictate, oh, this stream got no views. But I don't really want to go down that route once I get big anyway. I enjoy the game. I want to show it to everybody, even though people may not like it. I just like streaming. It's enjoyable. I play games anyway. This is just my normal day-to-day. Besides work, I don't really go out much, and I like to stream. I like to play. I like to stay in. That's all it is. I don't really like to go out at all. Wow. Wow. Do I have you? I checked, but I didn't see you, or not. Okay. Didn't think so. I don't think I got anyone new. Often mistaken for eggs when disturbed. They quickly gather and attack in swarms. Don't they, like, change every dang Pokedex every generation or some shit? I remember reading they always fucking flip-flop. Oh, they're not eggs. Oh, they are eggs. But their names are an egg pun. And then they evolve into a palm tree. Which have coconuts. Or do they not have coconuts? Or am I just retarded? Because he looks more like a gigantic coconut tree. And then somehow he freaking extends his neck even further and in a certain region. Like, I get it. Certain animals adapt to their different regions, but Pokemon implementing that in one generation thus far is just kind of weird. I haven't played Sword and Shield much. I know there's some in there. But, like, some Pokemon adapting, like, of course, it's a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. It's just, it kind of doesn't make sense the way Pokemon and Game Freak are doing it. Same with, like, Dynamax and Mega Evolution. It's like, you're introducing things that never really exist in the first generation, I get it, or in the earlier generation, and now, because of that, it doesn't make sense. And that's what I'm picky with games like that. I'm just curious as to, like, if I were in this kind of world, and I go through several years and these Pokemon somehow in existence don't exist, and then out of nowhere, several years later, Pokemon just out of nowhere are discovered. Honestly, I have fond memories of them. Oh, who doesn't? For anyone who's at least my age, I'm 30. Oh my god, gotta stop that. I'm at least 30, so for anyone who's at least of that generation, or even younger, will have memories of Pokemon. If you are of at least my age range, which I'm assuming most people who watch me are, then yes, you're gonna most likely have played Pokemon in time or two. And plus, you're here. I'm assuming you searched for Pokemon in some regard. Or at least somehow maybe you saw me on another social media post. I'm assuming you probably found me from Facebook then. I don't know if you're from, I also post on a streaming page. I don't know if you found me from any of those kind of sites, or any of those, that, or whatever. But, my god, I am not having luck. Am I in a bad area for... I'm in Area 1 still, right? Yeah, I'm in Area 1. Ah, I don't know what my time is. I am going the right way, though. For surf and gold teeth. Oh! Wow, that sucks. I think that's the closest I ever gotten to surf without getting surf. Besides, one time I remember playing this, I only got to the gold teeth and ran out of time. So that's a memory. Memory of my childhood. I have big fond memories of the old Game Boy with barely any light, using a worm light or the magnifying glass little expansion thing, or using any sorts of light that you can find, like street lights. I used to play a lot by street lights, or whenever I'm in a car with my parents as a kid, using any like street lamps that I can find that pass by at night. Yeah, the memories of Pokemon. Remember playing under my lamp, freaking playing on the couch. Don't know how you did it as a kid. Freaking game was rough. And nowadays, trying to play on that, you can actually... I just found you while searching through Twitch for Pokemon streamers. Well, I appreciate it for sticking around, for joining and checking out a new streamer. And, well, not new, but someone who's a small streamer. I appreciate it. My lord, again. I don't know if Area 1 gives me anything good besides some of the rare ones. I need Rhyhorn, he's rare. God dang it. Pay attention to me. How rare is Rhyhorn? He can't be that rare. And I just... Yeah, I'm kind of... I can't multitask. I can, but not... Me talking and doing something is bad. I can multitask by watching things and playing something. I can't talk and do something. I am very slow at the other thing while I'm talking. Sorry about that. Or at least if I'm talking to somebody. Maybe talking about like, oh hey, I'm going to come over in this way and I'm going to surf. Like if I was doing a walkthrough, I'd be like, so we're gonna come up here to this pond or whatever, and we're gonna do this or we're gonna just display this rod and we're gonna catch this fish. So there's possibly of a Chansey here. Yes, Chansey in the water. Or something stupid. Like, I can't think of me doing a walkthrough off the top of my head because I'm forcing it. But you get my point. Jesus, what's this? So, we're hoping for a Dratini. We're gonna plan to get a Dragonite. And then we're gonna take that Dragonite and all the other Pokemon I have in my party and fuck this Slowpoke's day. Best walkthrough ever. Now that's a Pokemon. I had a Game Boy Advance SP, which was great since it had a Yeah, even the original Game Boy Advance SP, Game Boy Advance original. Well, there's two Game Boy Advance SPs too. There's the light one and the original too. So there's multiples of even that. But yeah, I grew up with many forms of the Game Boy. I didn't play much of the original Pocket Game Boy because by the time I really started playing Pokemon, the original Game Boy was already a thing, and that's not even like in color or anything. But at least Pokemon wasn't. But yeah, I played more of the Game Boy Color than I did the original Game Boy. Pokemon didn't really have much color, but yes, I remember the Game Boy Color. I remember when the original Game Boy Advance, the long, the one that was shaped like a rectangle or whatever. It's kind of like the DS almost, but like not. I don't know where my original one went. I rebought one online, an old purple one, just for the sake of collecting it. God dang it! Now I run into you and my box is full because that's me not being an idiot, because that's also me in general. I do that. I don't know if you do that. I do that while I'm just playing this game normally. I always catch accidental extras all the time, and I should have released them when I had the chance. Yeah. Ugh. Be fair, I haven't really slept the best. I'm not an insomniac, but my sleep schedule is kind of shit. Charizard. I hate teaching you cut, but I do not want an HM slave. And then, I'm in the Pokemon Mart, not the center. You can tell I'm not doing all that today. I'm not all there today. I just went to the Pokemart and tried to deposit my Pokemon with a stranger. I think that makes a great stream, though. I'm very talkative comparative to a lot of streams. If you check out a good chunk of my other streams, if you just want to be an awesome person and you like my content in general, not just Pokemon, then you'll probably see that I don't. There's times where I don't talk a lot. Don't know what's making me very talkative, but today's just been a weird day for me. Right. Wow, I caught Nidorino. Good job, me. Do you still play old Pokemon a lot? Or do you, were you a guy who kind of got out of Pokemon? Well, I mean, why am I asking if you got out of Pokemon? You're watching me play it, I guess? I don't know. I guess my brain's in that mood tonight. I'm asking the dumb questions now. To be fair, I do ask dumb, obvious questions, to be frank. I don't know. Ignore me or answer. I don't personally care. Now that you think about it. I am having a wonderful night. No, I didn't even pay attention. Alright, I think that was all of them. Yeah, that should be all of them. Any other... I also caught a bunch of, the exclusives for Blue, because I'm going to be doing that on my own time, but you'll... Oops. I plan on actually... Unless you don't want me to trade, and so you, unless you don't care to see all the me to do all the trading, I can always do that off camera. But I plan on doing some of the tradings, like evolution trading and all the other, just capturing all the other main mons that I can't get exclusively. I'm also working my way through Blue version, and that's why I'm doing it an actual copy of the game off my 3DS. Well, plus, I also want to put some of these Pokemon onto the next-gen game. I'm not gonna... Even though I'm working through my own copy of Gen 8 now, I'm not going to be putting any of my Mon on there, and I just barely played the... really got going in the game. I haven't played much of it, because I'm kind of starting to lose it for some of the newer Pokemon games. I do play them eventually. I'm kind of getting tired by what it's becoming, and its battle system not really doing much, nothing different. Yes, it has like Mega Evolution, and it's not in the that game, but it also has Dynamax, and like, I don't care for that gimmick though. It's like Final Fantasy. I like its combat differences in most of the other games. Either it's like turn-based or it's ATB. Now, as long as Final Fantasy doesn't, I don't know. The combat in 7, I'm kind of worried about. The new remake, that is. That's some, like, I don't mind its ATB combat because that is still somewhat turn-based in some regard. While yes, if you sit there, you'll get your ass kicked, but it's not an ARPG, and Final Fantasy should not, if it ever becomes one. Maybe the only Final Fantasy games that should be ARPG in my opinion are the MMOs, because it's an MMO, and they aren't really like, I don't really consider them an ARPG, but they are. I don't know, it's weird. They have a different system and feel to it than a normal like Kingdom Hearts game or whatever. You know, hey yo, now I'm rambling. Damn it. And no, I'm not doing any tries at that. That's... If you were here when I explained that, I'm not going to be... For anyone who cares, future, I'm not going to be doing that to them. Because every time I do, that happens. I'm not risking it. I've already said this before, but for anyone in the future who joins this, for anyone who watches this while I'm offline, which I've already been streaming for 4 hours now. Yeah, that's about my new average. I usually used to stream around for about... When I first was really getting going, it's what got me affiliate. I used to stream like 6 to 8 hours because I had a job that wasn't as major as the one now. I worked at Chick-fil-A and I work at a warehouse, and I'm a lot more exhausted than I was, but I make a lot more money. It's not as busy, it's the same hours. But it's just exhaustion, and I work, and it's a lot more walking. But, like, yeah, like, I used to stream right at, like, 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I stream nearly, like, all night all the time. Not all the time. But I would stream late, like, 4 to, like, maybe 10, 11, 12 at night, and I'd lose a lot of sleep. A lot of times I'd be doing I would do, like, an 8-hour, 12-hour stream. A lot, though. That'd be more common. At least 4 to 12 hour streams was more common. Now I'm doing a bit, then I went to 2 to 4 hour streams. Now I'm trying to do about 6 on more averages and occasions. Up to 8, not that late, but morely on the weekends. So on the weekends, maybe tomorrow not tomorrow, but Friday through Saturday. Go to bed, stranger. Hey. Nah. It's only 10. And welcome. I'm just saying. Welcome to chat. The fate of Norns. Oh, it's a lot easier to read on Restream. I don't know why I do on Twitch. Restream is easier because Twitch has your name on 2 separate lines. Fate of Norns, welcome. But no, I'm not going to bed yet, my dude. I have people chatting. Not something I get all that often. I only had trouble with your name at first because I was reading it off Twitch. It's on 2 lines, and I have just trouble reading your name because of 2 lines in general. It's not your name in general. I see it on a different chat list, and it's all one. Fate of Norns, I'm reading it easily. It's just, the only reason is because I was looking at Twitch, and this, again, it was divided up into 2 lines. That's why. I didn't have the window for slobs open long enough. The reason I have Restream chat open and slobs is because Twitch is only shown by slobs. I'm also now catching you. That's all. It's not that I had trouble reading your name. Unless I mispronounced your name in general, then I'm sorry. But it's not anything personal. And also Twitch, I don't like how usernames are 1 anyway. Sometimes it is hard for me to read certain names, just because that's how my brain works. Also, I missed... See, and I can also miss other chatters. Which, you play by Streetlight in the Car, Memories, yeah. If you're into it, if you're still here, sorry. I didn't even notice that either. I'm bad. It's because I'm talking a lot. But hello, and how are you guys today? What generation do you guys love the most? Mine is Gen 2, particularly. But I also really like Gen 4 and Gen 7. God damn it. Thank you. You look like a mix between Tony Hawk and Brian. I don't know who the other guy is, but thank you. I don't know if that's a good thing. Brian Stepanek. Stepanek? I don't know why that name feels familiar, but I can't put a face to it, but yeah. Don't know if that's a compliment, but I thank you and appreciate it anyway. He played on... Oh, okay. Well, I thank you. Thank you nonetheless. I need to let's just get surf. Delayed in this place long enough, then I'll do some other things. I don't want you guys probably don't want to watch this annoying shit. I can come back here at a different time. Unless you want me to just get this out of the way. This otherwise will take a while to get those others. All the main. Yes, there's other ways of getting some of these. I personally enjoy trying to capture them. I mean, even there's times even when I run out of patience, but I've actually caught all the rare Pokemon, including stuff like Chansey, throughout the Safari Zone for many years. And it takes a few days to do it sometimes, but depends, man. So if you don't want to see it all, I know Chansey I can actually get in Mewtwo's cave if he's, I think he's in this generation in Mewtwo's cave. I know they are in other games. If he's there in Red, then yeah, I know that he's in Gen 1 in Mewtwo's cave as well. I just don't know if he's an exclusive in some areas. Oh yes, Rhyhorn. Damn it. I'm also not looking forward to what, Gen 4's Marsh? Never really cared for that either. Or Heart Gold, Soul Silver's Safari Zone. Never cared for any of these Safari Zones. While the Gen 4 Safari Zone, Heart Gold was better, it wasn't my favorite title. Massive bones are 1,000 times harder than human. Bones. Oh. See, that was on a different line, so like my reading kind of broke. But that's also on a different page. So that's another example of why your name at first. Yeah. It can easily knock a trailer flying. Oh, can you now? Also in the future, I may do a Nuzlocke or two, if you guys are into those. Like, I've done a few on YouTube, but I never, like, finished them because I lost. And, yeah, you don't really see a lot of some of those episodes. Like, there's a lot of footage that I actually lost and just never released, but, yeah. And also, if you do watch the Ruby Nuzlocke or whatever I did, that was only because I was just hyping up the remakes at the time when they were first coming out. Not that I was all that huge on YouTube. I appreciate any subs on there, though. I've gotten a few YouTubers subs thanks to Twitch, but 160 in my time doing that wasn't bad. It's just never really got anywhere much. And nah, it just became exhausting. The editing became a pain in the ass. Footage no longer would line up with, I don't know what was going on. My Elgato was perfectly fine. But, like, I don't know what happened with my footage. I don't know if it was the Elgato software, or if it's just fucking however I was recording certain games, or I don't know, because it worked fine, and out of nowhere trying to edit videos, just nothing would line up no more. Not even on 3DS capture, emulation capture, whatever kind of capture, physical console capture. It's like nothing would line up. My voice, and the commentary and the game audio. So my voice would not line up with the game's audio. The audio of the game would not line up with itself, the video. So like 1 minute I would basically like cut a segment, line it up, and then I'd go to another spot where it unsyncs, and then it would just repeat. So it would be desynced, and then it would line up for that part, and then it would desync again, and I would have to line that apart. But doing so in the process is also desyncing it and unsyncing it in several other spots. So there's no way I can fully keep that. I don't know how that would happen. So it just I stopped, and editing just became a nightmare. There was days where I was not getting any footage done because I used Camtasia. I wasn't paying for a major frickin' program, so I had a way of workaround to easily get Camtasia for free until they started to add a watermark to that program. And I know that's not a great editor, but it actually worked perfectly fine for me. It was comfortable. I was able to easily move around on the timeline and add in stupid effects, but I didn't really care to get too crazy on YouTube and like get big into the editing and pay for something extreme. And especially at the time, I didn't really make a lot of money at Chick-fil-A. So I stopped doing YouTube. And then I moved over to Twitch once I got a better laptop. Once I get a big enough space and move out of my parents' household, which, yes, that. Because of jobs. Couldn't find one at Illinois. Yeah. Enough about me having issues with finding work. Now that I have one. I don't really have the space either for a computer. Nor do I know how to build one. And if it's easy, yeah, cool. Doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. I don't care though. I don't need a big, crazy computer, honestly. Like, if I get one, I get one. I don't. Like, did I not? Was I full? I did not pay attention that I was full. My God, what is with me? Not that I need surf right now, but put you to, you know what? Take that potion. There. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and if you were ever curious about how I was going to be trading and recording all the Pokemon games, I actually got a new capture device for recording Game Boy Advance, believe it or not. I know it's kind of a waste to do that, but I've wanted to actually stream the physical Pokemon games because I wanted to actually get a lot of them over to the next generations and do a lot of things and other stuff. I do have plans for a lot of the Pokemon games involving, like, shiny stuff, so if anyone's big into the shiny stuff, wow. I can get some shiny stuff, and I plan on doing, like, plus the RNGing for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Shiny, Legendaries, which I actually I did a series of on YouTube where I used to record from my phone, because that was before capture device back then. When I didn't have one, I've recorded a bit of stuff on my phone with me capturing some Legendaries from Heart Gold, and I RNG'd them. I would love to have them all on my current gen on Switch, but with not having all of the fucking Pokedex on the Sword and Shield, I am catching this Nidorino. I'm not trading anyone just yet until they actually implement this. Also, Safari Zone's probably booting everyone out of my stream, isn't it? Fuck you, Safari Zone. That or it's late. That or something else, I don't know. I don't really know if I need a good route. Oh gosh, can I get my rares? I at least need, I think, Tauros, Chansey. Kangaskhan? I think I can buy Scyther, right? If it all all else fails. I don't know about Pinsir. I don't remember. So oh right, Pinsir's an exclusive to blue, right? Never mind. That's right. Scyther is what I get. Oh, good. That's right. I get to do this twice. Oh, good. At least it was only with like 1 or 2 Pokemon, if anything. Well, Pinsir, anyway. I don't know. I think that's all the exclusives in the Safari Zone. Yeah, I don't know why they had to make one Pokemon exclusive to one another. Why not? That's right, so I have to catch 2 Scythers. Oh, good lord. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am. Did I get this item? You know what? I don't know why I didn't do this from the start. Execute Rhyhorn. Yes. I'm gonna also need to breed some EVs on a crystal version and trade them over. Or trade one over. I'm working on blue, so I can get my second Eevee from there. But I need to breed if I really want to try to... I don't know if I should just have each game with all the Pokemon in it. That's also a thing I want to do, but... I also want to work on the living dex now, for once. That's something I was working on, and I'm hoping to adhere to that, too. I don't know where I want to keep that all, though. That's not something I care about as much to keep in one place. Keep in one place, but not have actually as in one game. I wouldn't mind putting that in the bank or something. But I wouldn't just purposely buy the new bank, Pokemon's new home freaking plan, just to have that in there, though. Because there's no way they're all fitting on the Switch. I do want them all in one game if I can, but I wouldn't mind if they would be in a bank. No, they're not something I want all at once. Need, rather. But yes, I do want to try that, because I feel that's something I would do. I would really like doing, because that's one of each form, and that's amazing. If no one knows what that is, that's every Pokemon, every single form of each Pokemon that evolves. So Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, that kind of thing. Makes it kind of hard to do when you can't get a lot of the event legendaries from older games, legitimately anyway. That's why my Mew is actually, I consider it legit, but it's still a glitch. And that's not and that's more of something that the developers weren't intending. I mean, some glitches, maybe, I don't know. Some developers are weird, they may potentially, but no, yes. Game Freak really has some issues with, some games, not that I'm a game designer. Blastus. Please don't forget surf this time. Now, why am I doing that? Why don't I just... Yeah, cut. That'll land me there. I'm lazy. That probably took almost as long. I doubt it. That actually might be quite a bit faster than just walking down there. Because I gotta go through the menu and cut. And then walk around. Point is I'm lazy. And my head's always in the stupid leaves. Sorry, I get comfortable in a certain position and then sometimes I'll find myself like off camera. Or blocked by something. Which is also off camera. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon, it's strategy. I'll show you how to be strategy beats strength. Don't know why I'm talking the way I just did. Strength. Oh my. Am I too early? Am I too early for your Geodude? Oh, hello. Oh dear. Boo, bother. Hit him with another thunderbolt. Hit him with another thunderbolt. Yeah, bad, boot, bada, booty. What extraordinary. Am I? Am I though? Oops. I'm attacking. Oh god. Kadabra. Oh no. Don't headbutt me, please. I only have seismic toss. That's an attack I taught Abra, so he can grow, actually grow, because I hate freaking switching Abra in and out, and it just takes longer anyway. It's not just also because he doesn't get as much experience, but also just because it's annoying to constantly switch him in and out. So it's a move he can learn, and I teach him it. It just enables him to get full experience, and I know he's... Yay. And... he only has to get up to 16, so it's really not bad. I'm not a competitive Pokemon player anyway. So I don't care. Well, I care now because it's fucking disabled. Oh, thank you. I'm poisoned and I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Good luck killing me with that. Ow. That was a crit. You slut. How dare you? Wow. Don't withdraw, you slut. What, you're afraid to get zapped? You just got hit by, you just got struck by a smooth thunderbolt. I got shit on by this aardvark. I don't even, or tapir? Freaking anteater? Dick nose? I don't know. Molester? I shouldn't, like, joke about that, but, like, Gen 3 Hypno says, or Gen 3, freaking Fire Red and Leaf Green Forest and the Hypno says otherwise. Well, Fire Red and Leaf Green, I should say, should just say that. Fire Red and Leaf Green, one of the, I forgot which Sevi Island it was, says otherwise. Fucking Hypno, fucking kidnaps a freaking kid. I mean, that's, I think, what he's literally based on. They had one in a similar character who did that in Inuyasha 2, where they're filler, but he would use hypnosis or lullaby kids to sleep, and he would take them. I don't probably eat them, but it's just like the thought of, and everyone just makes that rape joke. But yeah, it's basically what it is. That's still not a like content I would expect for legitimately to be in the game. It kind of creeps you out. And also, all the Pokemon who literally kidnap children throughout the literal game's Pokedex, the actual official lore on Pokemon, which its appearance in nature, though, just it's appalling how the Pokedex entries are like, what? But yeah. But those poor kids. Pokemon Nintendo is really hammering in a lot of lost souls and death to children. I mean, I don't know what they do with the kids for the Pokemon like Drifloon and Hypno take, but at least we know they become Phantoms and or Yamasks, possible Yamasks. I don't know how I don't know how people become that, but kids could also. I don't know if it's specific. I don't know if it's specific age range for Yamak. I know Phantoms are kids. Then they evolve into Trevenants. But I know Phantoms are humans in general. I don't know if it's only kids. But there's, I don't know. Pokemon lore aficionado. Like, I don't know every Pokedex entry, but I know some other obscure or more like, whoa. Those are the ones I kind of remember. Some. I don't know. It's weird that I remember a lot of the more ones that cause death or at least some sort of harm or whatever. doing something illegal. The damned Pokemon should be shot. Tamer. Oh, whip my Pokemon. It's weird that they are legitimately holding a lollipop. Even in the Let's Go games. Well, that's what I always thought it looked like. I didn't legitimately know it was an actual lollipop. And if that's what they call a freaking Hypno Disc thingy, that in Pokemon Go, it is a freaking lollipop. I'm sorry for whatever freaking Game Freak can try to make that thing look like. I wouldn't even know why I always thought that was a lollipop or a Hypnodisc. Neither makes sense. Who are they hypnosising? Who are they taming, though? Like, why are there ninja tamers? That's also my point. Why are the... And a lot of the times, they're not even using a lot of Pokemon that correspond to this gym. I don't even know what this gym is. It's a lot of poison and psychic types, which... Psychic already beat that gym's typing. What is your... Koga's theme is poison, and it's really the only gym that's even big. Besides, like, that's like the biggest gym thus far. Like, the only real few big gyms are Erica and this right now until later. And goodbye, dude. And this doesn't really stay on theme. Carry on my wayward crows. There will be death when you are done. No. Yeah. So how's it going for everyone? How's everyone's day today? How is everyone else? Who I haven't said that for. Anyone else who's new, and anyone else who's here who I didn't ask that to. Drop my balls. Oh shit, dude. Don't. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. It depends on what kind of meaning you mean. Also, I'm poisoned. Like, if you're a man, everyone's balls dropped a while ago. If you're... Or if you got somehow your balls just fell off. That poor dude dropped his balls. I think he means that in the other regard. That poor man. That poor man. See, now that's just... I think they were just being goofy. Like... Honestly, no matter what you mean in that context, you cannot take a game like that seriously. I dropped my ball. I love Pokemon, but that line will always be one of my favorite lines. I dropped my balls. Even over some of the Mimi jokes in the later ones. Or at least in X and Y, anyway. It's the only Mimi jokes I remember. Tamer wants to fit. Oi. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kadabra's made of shit, that's all. Kadabra's made of shit. Defenses, anyway. I didn't expect him to get just. Oh, I'm sitting in Raichu. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I guess I'm losing a third member. I mean, Sandslash ain't as... Yeah, I could have probably did a bit more damage, but... That was actually all my mistake. Let's try this. I have not done try attacking much. I've done it like once. Yay. Yay, now I have to download a... I never really asked, how do you guys actually like my layout? Like, is it okay? Like, I'm sure I probably could do it better if I actually like invested a bit more time, but like, I just want to really stream and have like, not have this, or the DS screen to be the whole video, because that to me just looks bad with the bars. I mean, if I were to be able to, if I could just edit these out, the bars, the black bars, I would have a bit better way of doing a layout, of actually putting the video around it. Or I could just have this the full screen, the video, the actual game itself the full screen, if it wasn't too bad stretched. But yeah, I wish I could just put the actual layout around where the game's video is, not the black bars. I mean, just take them out is what I mean. Take the black bars out. Put it around the actual game screen section of itself. The middle portion of the screen. I guess I should say that. Charbuck. Arbuck. Don't glare at me, you ass. You almost dead. I'm not using Rock Slide. That would probably be a better move. Oh no. Anyway, the glitch Mew. I got Mew by the trainer glitch thing, for anyone who was wondering in the future. That was actually asked earlier, but saying it again, I'm surprised no one asked. And I forgot to even mention it myself. As I was talking. I'm going to heal, finish off this gym, and head to bed. Or lay down. great. Eyelash in my eye, or something is annoying me. There we go. I don't know how that works. Whenever, like, it's a piece of eyelash bothering my eyes, I freaking pluck out a few of mine. Alright, that was everyone, I'd imagine, right? Graveler. Oh, I gotta download a... Yeah, his name's not actually that, I just like saying it. It's Graveler. Graveler, but I like saying Graveler. I've heard someone call him that once, and I've liked... I thought he was Funky. Funky Frisch. No. Funny. Graveler. Graveler, you are a rock monster, you slut butt. That was not a picture. That is not a picture. That's what. Let me open. I got no. Alright. No, because it's note. I can't download it because it's no visible background. Ugh. Oh, not copies. Wow. All the nuns I'm prepared for Golem, but Graveler is being a pain in the slut. This is probably gonna have white, because it didn't have the checkered background. But some of these that are having them don't. Oops. Aren't actually the right image. But that one was the right image. So I don't know. Because I don't know who all knows. Yeah, I didn't think so. You're gonna make me download this in Photoshop, aren't you? I think I found one. it has a checkered background, but it could still be deceiving. Yay, there we go. Hey! Hey! In the future, remind me, if anyone is here and talks, or anyone just in general, if you care, if it bothers you for any Poke fans who come to watch, want to, you can let me know that I didn't change my sprite or whatever in the future, or if you. Yeah, I could try to find like animated sprites if anyone cares about that. I don't know where your skits, how they really stream that. I haven't really like tried doing that. I don't know how like easy it is to get like a pack of them. I really don't want to download them like I am. It's annoying. But if there's easy ways of just getting a whole bundle of them, I would do it. And I'm not very creative with my layouts, to be fair. I don't really. I've added badges before. I've learned through videos how to like do some tricks and things. I was able to make like little badge trays in my YouTube videos for Pokemon and certain Pokés. And whenever I'd get certain badges, I would do it. I can do that. I don't know how I would do that through live or whatever, but I would just have to somehow position it on there through a. It wouldn't be as cool looking as the YouTube video because the editing had effect where it just pops up, and it transitions in slowly through that. But it would be more like. It'd be more like, oh, I beat this gym leader, and then like finally, as I finally get the badge, it would be the badge pops. When I would be editing it, it would like fade in at a certain time, right at that moment, so it looked cooler. But I can do that if you want to, if that matters to you guys. But other than that, I'm not the greatest at layouts, but I do at least try to get a picture of the generation I'm on, and I would like to get more of the picture as well, but like usually I don't really find a good picture, and yeah, I can't, like, not that I don't, but there's not a lot of good pictures of something. Yeah, the picture I found was pretty good. I liked that it was just a bunch of Pokemon, but you don't get a lot of it, unfortunately. And I think it'd be pretty boring with all that space there. That's why I put the Pokemon on there. That's my opinion. Because then I could just make this screen more full screen. But, like, do you want that full screen? It's fine, isn't it? I'm watching my own, that's how I'm playing it. My own preview. Don't sludge me. Great, now I'm poisoned. Oh great, now I'm smogged. Now he's dead. Ah, okay, never mind. Graveler, you are taking a bit because of this fucking accuracy bullshit. You need to kill Koga's coughing, you slut. Or die to this poison. And smog. Wow, Growler. Alright, fuck you then. I'm not listening to this. Muck. Give him a thunderbolt. Shock him in the hand and face. Oh, paralyzed, nice. Damn you. Good shot, Mark. Good job, Mark. Well, GG then. Coughing, goodbye. You have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases. It also lets you surf outside. You can take this. Make this badge. Toxic, I don't use you. I am also dying myself. I am also gonna go heal and then I'm done. For the night, 5-hour stream nearly. Yep, goodbye, Growler. Alright, everyone, I will see you tomorrow. Depends also. It could also depend. I may stream earlier if I don't have work for tomorrow. Cause I've been slow for a bit, for some time. If work doesn't pick up, I'm gonna eventually have to go find something else, but I'm hoping that I don't have to do that. It hasn't been that long, but I'm going to hit the hay. Have a good night. So yeah, I normally get off by 3. I normally get home by like 4 o'clock. I get off at 3:30. So if I do leave earlier, it could be earlier. That's all I'm saying. Have a good one.